Good morning, it's time for work. Here's a really easy yet sophisticated makeup look for work or even for an interview. It's also designed so you don't need to use makeup brushes, well, maybe just one. Obviously for work you want to look well rested, confident and even professional, but at the same time you also want that fresh, clean, simple look. Let's get started. Always conceal dark circles if you have any. You never ever want to look tired for an interview or even a meeting. As you can see, after patting the product on, I just blend using my fingers. I'm using the Maybelline Pure Mineral Concealer and I love it. Some people prefer more coverage, but I'm just using BB cream and I'm just going to pat it in my face just to even out my skin tone slightly. I swear by applying a luminous concealer around these places. It brightens my complexion and really helps to lift my face. On many days where I don't want to wear makeup but I have to go out, I just highlight these places and that's me set to go. Whether you're working with your clients, your boss, or your colleagues, eye contact is very important, so remember to frame your eyes. To me, there is no point doing your eye makeup if you don't groom your eyebrows, so definitely groom them for a neat and polished look. I'm using this product called Max Factor Smoky Eye, and I'm applying the lighter end on my brow bone and also on my eyelid, and this is going to lift my eyes. Now, your work makeup depends on your job, of course, and your personality, but I figured you cannot go wrong with neutral colors. So once I'm done with highlighting my eyes, I'm going to take the other end, which is a darker end, and as you can see, I'm just running it along the contours of my eyes, and then using my clean finger, I'm just going to bring my finger in and out, very gently. As you can see, it blends seamlessly, and especially if you have puffy eyes, it's great to use brown because it can tone down the puffiness. Plus, it's super appropriate for work. So now I just repeat the same process on my other eye, keeping the eye looking natural, keeping it looking clean. Now, taking a long-lasting eyeliner, I'm just going to line my eyes and I'm creating a nice thin line. Whether it's for an interview or for work, you want your eyes to look friendly, you want them to look refreshed, but you don't want them to look scary, so don't apply your eyeliner too thick or too high up or too long. I'm using a liquid liner because it just lasts longer than pencil liner and it has that nice professional crisp thin effect. Using the other end of my Max Factor Smoky Eye, I'm applying it on my lower lash line. A lot of Korean actresses like to use a soft brown eyeshadow underneath because it looks much more softer and more subtle. If you're not an eyeshadow person but still want your eyes to stand out, then definitely curl your lashes and apply mascara. It makes a big difference. Now, to finish my eyes off, I'm going to highlight my inner corners as always, and I'm using my Gosh waterproof eyeshadow stick. Again, using my fingers to blend, and we're done with our eyes. I love lip stains because they last much longer than lipsticks, and this adds a very natural flusher color to my lips. You can always add a coat of clear gloss over your lips for a younger and more refreshing look. I got this cool blush in Japan and I love it because it's so fast and easy to use. As you can see, I'm just dusting it on my cheeks, and it's a very light color because we want something that looks natural. Okay, so I am using a brush for this, but that's just for setting my makeup and just making sure it's long lasting. I would have used a powder puff, but I just think brushes give a more even and natural finish. And now we're done, we're ready for work. This look is very sophisticated yet simple. It gives me plenty of confidence, great for work or even an interview. So for me, whenever I see women wear red lipstick, not only do I feel they look confident, they look professional and sophisticated, they also have this empowering vibe about them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this work/interview makeup tutorial, and I shall speak to you soon. Work tip number 1, remember to smile.